get together and celebrate. Let's celebrate Jesus. It is very important for us to do so. And we've enjoyed sharing with you, and we're getting ready to go. Okay, so just remember till the next time that we're already missing you. I'll see you somewhere in church on this weekend. Saturday night for Camp Bettis and friends. They're in greater unity in Sharon Baptist Church. They're organizing their services at the Tabernacle, the Sharon Baptist Church on 65th Street. And don't forget Father's Day. Services have been moved to the Clarion Hotel, formerly the Little Rock Hilton, at 6:30 p.m. Come and join us, all right? Until the next time, we love you for free, and there's nothing you can do about it. Amen.
KBF 88.3.org in your heart and on your mind. Hope I don't run out of gas. Every friggin' time. Neil, are you watching? Woodchuck the Gray Squirrel. Always give them a way out. U-turn. Let's talk about nutrition while we're listening to the good music here. You got to always get certain nutrients in your body or your brain doesn't work right. Ask your, if you really want to talk to your politician to find out if he's making good decisions on your behalf, find out what he ate for breakfast. I mean, there's nothing more important than your nutritional health. You are, but don't forget this too. It's not just you are what you eat. You are what you eat eats. So if you're eating fish, you want it to be eating a plant-based diet, basically, a wild plant-based diet. Hey, look at there. They're destroying wetlands right there with a weed eater. We just drove by it. I don't think anybody out there is consciously just doing wrong. That's not what people do. People don't destroy their habitat on purpose. They do it when they're being misled. And I don't even think they're being misled by people. They're being misled by algorithms. It's time to make the machine do what it's supposed to do, which is foster habitat on this planet. Can I get an amen? We're going to hopefully make the case for humanity here today. There's so much at stake regarding Mayflower, Arkansas. People want to do the right thing. They've been put into a system where they can't do the right thing. It's like the right thing isn't possible. So if you got 52 cards in a deck, and the answer to fix the game to make life on this planet work, if that is a 53rd card, it's time to create a new deck of cards with 53 in it. It's just like the guitar player. I can't remember his last name. His first name's Lenny. He's a guitar player who had a guitar developed with 7 strings on it because he couldn't get it. He couldn't say what he needed to say with 6 strings anymore. So they made him a 7-string guitar. this is what's going on with the planet right now. We need 7 strings on our guitar. We need 53 cards in our deck. It's called evolution. I mean, for lack of a better word, and it's not anti-religious. It's ultimate religious. It's creating. You know, it's doing what to the least of these. You know, making. It's helping the least of these. You know, what did you know? If you want to get anybody out there that wants to get anti-evolutional with some biblical thing, you know, just think about you know, what he did for the least of these. He said, what you do to the least of these, you do also to me. I mean, that's in every religion, and it's in no religion. You know, I mean, this is like. That's what's going on here, people. Anyway, feel me. Let's see. Conway, Mayflower. Brother Sophocles got on to me about nomenclature. You know, saying why do you have to always name something? And he's right. You don't have to always name something. Nomenclature is one of our biggest problems. So, you know, call it what it is, which is nothing and everything. Shit. It's Yogi Berra. Yoga Berry. Yogi Berra. Okay. Listen to some good jazz. You talk about evolution happening, man. There it is, people. I'm streaming in the car via Rod Bryan's Ustream account, but in the background is KBF 88.3, the voice of the people, and I've just got it. It's playing. It's getting a double broadcast here, actually a triple broadcast. It's going out to 100,000 watts, people in Central Arkansas, and even to some other states. But it's also being streamed online, and it's also being streamed right now via Ustream on my thing here. So, and if you're out there and you hear something you love, you know, capture it with any format and share it. You know, be it a cassette, be it a wax cylinder, but most importantly, capture it in your own brain and imagination and share it with your children. You know, that's where it's at, man. Sorry, dude, I'm coming over. My car is barely running. Hopefully it makes it up to Mayflower. And it is still for sale. It's at $15,000 right now, but tomorrow it's going to be worth $20,000. So, as is. The programming on KBF lately is just phenomenal. I don't know if you guys have been catching it or not, but I mean, NPR is where you get the diversion, and 88.3 is where you get the conversion, you know, or the essentials. You know, if you want the essentials, go to KBF. They got some interesting stuff on NPR. You know, I mean, it lets you know what the politicians are up to, for better or for worse. And it could be a much better thing, but what can you say? I tell you one thing, if you're in Arkansas and you're on the freeway, drive the speed limit. Or under it. See who we got here. You know, people of Arkansas too. There is a new day dawning for us. You know, we're 48th, 49th in a lot of categories, including child welfare. That can change today. Believe that. That can change if what ExxonMobil has done to the people of Arkansas and to the world is if the story is appropriately told today, the game changes, and you're all a part of it. Believe that. And that's what the role, the role of the media in this whole thing is to be a medium. And it's good. It's good for everybody. That's the thing. If you put the media between the money and the people who have the least money, a game is put into place that helps everybody. And anybody that doubts that, I would love to debate you on live television whenever. But it got to be live, baby. Gots to be live. Arnie Kovacs. Oh, Lord. I really hope this is getting recorded. There's a chance that I might not be able to save this and hit record. So if you can, please do. There goes an Arkansas Department of Emergency Management vehicle. I'm glad to see that we have those. I think we should have many more. That's a beautiful thing. I hope that's not the only one in the state. Let me see if I can get a shot of that. Up there to the left, that's an Arkansas Department of Emergency Management. I'm very glad we have that. That's not an agency you hear about a lot, and that's probably... there should be a hotline readily available, not just to officials, but to every person. If there's an emergency happening and the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker sees it, they should be able to call that number. They shouldn't abuse that number, and if they do abuse that number, they should be punished. I don't usually talk this much. So it's kind of wearing me out. Some people might not agree with that. But sometimes, too, I say things. Somebody brought up the point the other day when I was talking to the Fox News guy. It's like, I said, hey, it's the Fox News guy. Then I was like, later, if anybody knows who he is, I was looking for a second. Because there was a chance that he might not have been a Fox News guy. And I was just trying to find out. And it turns out, he isn't just a Fox News guy. He's also a Channel 4 guy. They're running from the same office because I'm sure it's because of budget and dollars, which Arkansans, even John Steinbeck talked about the ingenuity of Arkansans and how Arkansans have a creativity that's in short supply in many other places. And believe that.
Yeah, we missed you. Hey, listen, again, we've got a great show in store for you today. We've got the North Pulaski.
I'll tell you another thing, a 93 Buick LeSabre is a fine automobile. Don't let anybody tell you it's not.
10 more minutes, so we are excited about that.
He's one of my favorites.
Listen, all the essence of what we talk about here on the show when we talk about eating healthy, natural foods, and he's growing them.
This is Lake Craig Campbell, formerly known as Lake Conway. Hopefully it becomes saved, and maybe they can change the name back. That'd be great. I like the name Lake Conway. I think the people around here do too.
Dion Obiana is going to be calling, talking about an Arkansas Nigerian conference that's going to be happening in the city. Actually, already started happening in the city this week into this weekend. So we're looking forward to her call, and she is an actual princess from Nigeria. So our presence is going to be great today. I can feel the energy. It's just up and over the top.
So there's going to be a Nigeria conference that I'm sure there are going to be Nigerian
These people are trying to help. If I'm wrong, show me. It's a beautiful lake. I'm probably going to lose connection out here somewhere. I really hope not, but I'm probably going to lose connection. Then I'll put on my guitar, because people understand that. I might run out of gas. If any of my friends are out there that are coming to this, maybe put a gas can in the trunk, or bring me a bicycle. So even better, bring me a bicycle so I can ride the hell out of here. In fact, if you want to go to my house and get my bicycle, I give you permission to cut the cable and bring it out here. Also, if you see any of the governor's men, I called this morning and I offered to bring Mark Harrison on my back like a donkey to this meeting. And that offer still stands. If he says he'll come, I will find a way to get back to Little Rock and bring him here. Even if I have to commandeer a vehicle. I wouldn't do that. Just kidding. But yeah, if somebody can call the governor's office that can get a line better than me, you know, hey, it's not Sunday. It's today is, I believe it's Wednesday, so they should be in the office. You know, that whole 8 to 5 con, not working for me. You know, I've been working for free through the weekend, through the nights, and it's because I don't have any choice, man. I live here. I love this place. If you don't believe that by now, I don't know what to say. Look at these wildflowers. Is that it?
The tabloids, and then maybe our dialogue is created from what we are seeing already, but just to create some real.
Oh Lord.
I'm not putting up or sharing this because I'm an Anthro TV fan or because what People magazine said. This is just how I feel naturally. I just think it was a bad idea. Well, it would be a bad idea for me. And then again, we may not know the entire story. Sure. We may not know the entire, and so we should probably not know. I mean, you're dealing with your doctor.
Well, I think what we're dealing with too is the understanding that this body is miraculous. It's stupendous, it's godly, it's spiritual, and it's set up to heal itself, given the right resources, given the right foods to eat. And we really, in a way, can't wrap our minds around it. I know I continually wrap my mind around it because every time I'm eating something, I'm focusing on, okay, is this the right thing that I'm doing for my body? But again, it's that choice. It's that choice that we're making. And, you know, ignorant can be ignorant.
I got a poor network connection.
So we want to make sure that we're giving
I'm almost out of range, which I know this playbook. We're going to be totally on our own here in a minute. So
educating yourself and listening to shows like Naturally Good and Beautiful. Not trying to give us a plug or anything.
That's where faith comes in, as Johnny Cash would say.
We are you are me. We are in this together, and we want to be healthy. We want to feel good. We want to look good. We want to be resourceful. We want to be all the good things that
KBF's still on though, 88.3.
to be.
You can also get it at kbf.org. www.k Keebler, A, Applebee's, B, Barack Obama, F, formaldehyde.org, kabf.org. Please stay online with us here.
I received a client from the shout out that we gave her in regards to her pledge that she made. Some other things. Thank you. She says, sometimes jewels are right around the corner and you don't even know that they are. So love, peace, and light, Ashe. So Deborah, if you're listening, if you're at the shop, she's right on Wright Avenue. She does natural hair, and she's also, I think, studies Reiki and does therapy.
Don't use your gas when you're going downhill. You save a little gas.
1702 Wright Avenue, Suite
What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful infrastructure that's got put into place around this lake.
Good morning. So, good morning.
There's real people and real stories. It doesn't take that long to build a culture if people get together. There's a culture here.
That's some really good dialogue. I mean, really good dialogue. So she's a good soul sister.
Look at that old
Thank you.
brick.
And,
Oh, it's beautiful.
again, good morning to everyone.
Hey, thank you so much for that. Hey, listen, just to kind of
Where in the fuck are we?
give some updated information, want to remind everyone about the Memphis Plant-Based Food Festival that's coming up this June, June the 21st.
2nd, 3rd.
Yeah, 21st, 2nd, and 3rd. They're going to have a 5K walk and run. Go online and check out everything they've got going on. Again, it's the Memphis Plant-Based Food Festival that's coming this June 21st, 22nd, and the 23rd. It's a must-attend event. You're going to have a lot of what we talk about resources. You're going to be able to, get together with a lot of wonderful vendors, a lot of guest speakers.
Help old people out there and help kids.
A lot of
That's what you need to do. I think that's what they're trying to say. I'm trying to interpret here.
Stay healthier. They have youth activities they're going to be having as well. So we encourage all of our listeners to participate. And let us
Beautiful.
know
Look at the cows out there.
Are naturally fit and beautiful. Hey, their website.
A guy from up on the Buffalo River was talking about just how amazingly beautiful it is up there, and my God, was he right.
Come on in, Mr. Kelly.
And it's beautiful here too, man. So we live in this beautiful green. I've been all over, and I am where I need to be, baby. Arkansas, beautiful.
Alrighty then.
You know, Johnny Cash moved off to mainland Jamaica because he was looking for the Arkansas he remembered. I don't want the Arkansas I know to disappear either, man.
And talk with Mr. Kelly.
And don't, when you drive and you see the trees, just a skirt of trees on the freeway, and they've cut down everything behind it, that's the same thing that's happening here with this Exxon deal. I mean, they blew it all into the lake just to keep you from seeing it. I mean, they're not in. People here are too smart for that. I mean, we know it, you know it, and let's see to it that they take care of business. All right, here we are. We have found the place. Thank you, Network Connection. Thank you, Buick LeSabre. Your car is right on time. But I still want to ride back on a bicycle, or maybe I could ride that road grader right there. Look at that bad boy. That's awesome. Park downhill, kids.